about Daniel Jones, right? Bringing Isaiah Hodgins up from the practice squad. Now, the thing is with Isaiah, right? Because Slayton, obviously with his concussion, so Gano is supposed to be the kicker. But the thing is with Slayton, with his concussion, not going to be playing. The thing is here with Hodgins, and then of course we're going to have Hyatt. You got your H&H there, right? We need more veteran players or keep current players and grow their skills. Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to draft them, develop them, and you want to keep them. I can't stand them when you draft them, you have them for a few years, and you just let them go. Yeah, that's one thing I can't stand about the NFL. I mean, just so much turn. I can't. I hate that. I hate it. But I mean, there's a good point here. Well, with Hodgins, I mean, it was like 2 years ago. I mean, the guy did really pretty good for us. It's like, what? Why is he like an afterthought now? Yeah. The thing is now we got Hodgins in there, right? On the season, he has 1 reception. I think he has 1 reception for 5 yards. Let me see here. Yep. Oh, okay. All right. He had 1 target and he had 1 reception against Cincinnati for 5 yards. But the other problem, all right, is that, you know, we have, I wanted to see him play. I'd love to see him play. Oh, yes, finally better. Yeah. You know. I mean, it's like, you know, the great the playoff game against the Vikings. And it's like last year, it just, I don't know, he just kind of went down the depth chart. And then this year, it's kind of like he has 1 reception. It's like, and then it's like last year, it was like with Hyatt, he had 23 receptions. Another one of the problems, you know, I want to see Hyatt, I'd love to see Hyatt take off, but he has 1 reception. That's it. So now we're going to have Wan'Dale Robinson, we're going to have Malik Neighbors, and it's like the top 4 wide receivers we're going to be Hyatt and Hodgins. Between the 2 guys, they have 2 receptions for 11 yards in the season. So, well, you might see Malik Neighbors get a lot of targets tomorrow, or actually, I'm sorry, this morning, in a few hours, shall I say. But let's say the Giants, actually, they elevated 2 guys from the practice squad. Hodgins is one of them. We're right here. Hodgins, this is Hodgins' 3rd elevation from the practice squad this season. He was activated for week 5 against Seattle and week 6 against the Bengals, the latter against whom he caught his long pass target of 5 yards. So, I mean, 1 catch, 5 yards. Now, of course, they brought up Bolton. First practice squad elevation. Bolton is 6 foot tall, 228-pound linebacker in his 4th NFL season and on his 3rd NFL team. Detroit and the Raiders were the other 2 teams he was on. Let's see. The moves also mean that punter Jamie Gillen, who has been sidelined with a hamstring strain to his kicking leg, will be available to punt on Sunday. So the Giants brought up Bolton and Hodgins from the practice squad, and it's really looking like we're going to have Gillen and Gano will be back being our kickers once again. So that's good. So the Giants made 2 practice squad elevations. Receiver Isaiah Hodgins, who will provide a depth at receiver, since Darius Slayton with his concussion having been ruled out, and linebacker Curtis Bolton, who will work on special teams, where the Giants, after cutting Nick McLeod and with linebacker Matt Adams ailing, will give them some depth. So in special teams. So, but I mean, I bring up Isaiah Hodgins. That's great. It just, kind of makes you wonder, because how well we did do 2 seasons ago with the Vikings. Kind of makes you wonder. It's like, we didn't have a great offensive line. We still had Daniel Jones. We had Slayton. We had Robinson. We had Hodgins, and we didn't do too bad. We went to a playoff game, right? This year we got Hyatt. Our offensive line's producing a little bit better. We got Malik Neighbors. It's like, kind of makes you wonder. I wonder. Are we missing Saquon that much? Did he really mean that much to us? Kind of makes you wonder. I mean, it's like how 2 years ago with pretty much a worse offensive line, Hodgins comes in here, right, and that sets the world up. What did Hodgins have 2 years ago? Let's see here. 2022, 30. Well, he only played, he started 5 games, he played a total of 8 games, had 33 receptions. So he had caught 4 passes a game, and he had 4 touchdowns for the Giants, 4 catches a game. Last year, he played in all 17 games, or he appeared in all 17 games. He had 21 catches. So 2 years ago, he caught 4 passes a game. Last year, he caught like a little over 1 pass a game. And this season, he's catching half a pass a game. Kind of really makes you wonder, why is he's supposed to be getting better. This is his 3rd season under the Dable system. Daniel Jones is still throwing the ball. Hodgins went from 4 receptions a game to 2 receptions a game to half a reception a game. What's going on? Right? What's going on? It would be nice to see Slayton and Bellinger. I want to see him play. Yeah. Well, Bellinger will step in. I mean, I know he does not have many receptions either. So let's see, 2024 Giants. Let's see, what does Bellinger have here? Where's he at here? Bellinger. He has 3 receptions. Hyatt's got 1. Manhurts has got 1 for a touchdown. Hodgins is 1 reception. Hyatt's got 1 reception. Daniel Bellinger's got 3 receptions. It's between Bellinger, right, Hyatt, Hodgins, and Manhurts. Those 4 guys they have a grand total of 6 receptions between those 4 guys. It's mind-boggling. I mean, with Theo Johnson, he has 17, so that's not bad, right? He has his 1 touchdown reception. He's averaging almost 12 yards of reception. Now Theo started a little slow, kind of wondering where he was at maybe in the first few weeks or whatever, but he's starting to come on a little bit. So after 9 games, he has 17 receptions. So he's averaging about 2 receptions a game. So hopefully he might get 35 receptions on the season, maybe a little bit more. I mean, he seems to be progressing a little bit. So maybe he might get 35 to 40, maybe by the season's over with. The thing is that, it's like with Bellinger. I mean, we drafted him, and, it's like with Bellinger. I mean, his rookie season. Where was he at? His rookie season. He had 30 receptions. Last year, because we had Waller, so he took a little bit of a step back. He had 25 receptions. But his rookie season, he had 30, and he missed the time because his eye got poked out. Or he got poked in the eye, so he missed 5 games. And he still had 30 receptions. I mean, this year he's played in all 9 games. He has 3 receptions. It's like, it's amazing. It's like, like Hyatt from like last season had 23 receptions, but Hodgins from 2 seasons ago catching 4 passes a game. Bellinger a couple of years ago was catching a couple passes a game, and here it is 2 years later. These guys are supposed to be more developed, in the same system, same quarterback throwing the ball, this, that, and the other thing, and their production is just like plummeting. It's like, what the is going on? Theo, Slayton, Neighbors are the best. I'll tell you what, I really like Theo Johnson. I'm not saying he's going to wind up being like a Hall of Famer, and anything like that. But I think he's good. He's a heck of an athlete, boy. Big, really good, athletic scores. I mean, hopefully he's somebody that we can develop going forward, and hopefully his numbers will go up. Because Bellinger, from 2 years ago, Bellinger's numbers from 2 years were going down. That's not supposed to be happening. That's not supposed to be happening. Either stay the same or go up a little bit. I mean, Bellinger's, what the heck's going on? Yeah. Kind of makes you wonder. It kind of makes you wonder, is it coaching? Right? Yeah, what's going on? I don't know. I'm saying, like with Theo Johnson, hopefully Theo Johnson will continue to get better, right? You draft the guys, you develop them, and you want to keep them going forward. So hopefully Theo Johnson. I mean, I think this year's draft class looks pretty good with Tracy, Theo Johnson, Phillips, Newman, and Malik Neighbors. Musal, but the first 5 guys look like they're pretty darn good, decent draft picks. Shane's first 2 seasons, 2022 and 2023, are kind of. It seems like the longer we go along, the worse those draft classes are looking. But this year's class so far looks pretty good. Hopefully, we keep the guys, we drafted them. Hopefully, we can keep developing them, because you want the guys to keep ascending. Yeah, that's for darn sure. So if we're going to win a game, tomorrow would be the game. I mean, if we don't, if we don't win tomorrow, I mean, hey, anything's possible, right? Anything's possible. But if we don't win tomorrow, hey. All right, buddy. Creative Solutions. Yeah, Tracy's good. So wait, I'm impressed by Neighbors. All right, buddy. Good talking to you. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Enjoy the game. Hopefully I'll be on. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll be talking about a New York Football Giants victory. Because 3-7 sounds a lot better than 2-8. That's for darn sure. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to me live, or anybody's going to spend any time watching a replay of this. Once again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. And as always, you guys stay safe out there, and go Giants. Woo! Oh, yeah.